Good morning. Welcome to another One Mind meditation. It is Sunday morning. Our teacher for this week has been Adyashanti. I'll mention again, it's so worthwhile taking a look at some of his work. Just do a Google search for Adyashanti and see what you can find in terms of his writing. And even more so, if you go into YouTube and search Adyashanti, you'll find some interviews with him. And my favorite interview with Adyashanti is Gabor Mate having a conversation with Adyashanti. Do yourself the favor and listen to that. It's really beautiful. Antoinette, good morning. Danae, good morning. Stefan, good morning. Sunmarie, good morning. Awesome seeing you all right here on a Sunday morning. So I did choose some pieces where Adyashanti speaks about silence, because our meditation today, of course, is going to be a quiet one. So this is the message about silence. The biggest stumbling block to new meditators is the feeling, but I can't get my mind to be quiet. The truth is, none of us can. But the good news is we don't need to. We don't have to try and stop the thinking. But with practice, we can more easily slip below the surface of the thinking and find that I am not these thoughts. I am what is below the thinking. Silence is that place of pure potential from where everything arises. Adyashanti says, silence and stillness are not dependent on the mind being quiet. There is a deeper stillness and silence in you. And the next thought from Adyashanti says, silence and stillness are not states, and therefore cannot be produced or created. Silence is the non-state in which all states arise and subside. Silence, stillness, and awareness are not states and can never be perceived in their totality as objects. Silence is itself the eternal witness, without form, without attributes. As you rest more profoundly as the witness, all objects take on their natural functionality, and awareness becomes free of the mind's compulsive contractions and identifications. It returns to its natural, non-state of presence. Hey Charlene, good morning. Happy Sunday morning. You don't need to first quiet your mind before you can tap into the pure potentiality of silence. If you can find the place within you from where you can look at and see your busy mind, then you are already becoming free, and more potential becomes available to you. So the next time you meditate, which is right now, don't worry if your mind remains active. Instead, focus on cultivating that space of observation. Watch your thoughts come and go without judgment. In doing so, you'll discover the gateway to true inner stillness, a place of boundless potential waiting to be explored. So if you're ready, we can start with the first few big breaths and float away into that silent space. You can close your eyes, and here we go. Take a deep breath in and out. Take a deep breath in and out. A deep inhale. And let it go. breath in and out. One more deep breath in and let it all flow away. You can continue the same breathing pattern on your own time. Every slow inhale through your nose gets drawn all the way deep down into your belly. And as you fill up your belly with air, also raise yourself up. As you breathe in, stretch out your spine, lift the top of your head toward the ceiling. And once you've reached your full height, then again let all of it go. With every exhale, soften. With every breath out, soften your spine, slump down your shoulders, and drop your head. I want to remind you that just the way we heard this morning, your job is not to try and produce, manufacture, engineer this brain without thoughts, but to accept that thoughts will come and go. It is sometimes described as sitting on a riverbank and watching logs float down the river. We can have the same relationship with our thoughts. We can take a seat on the sideline and watch the thoughts float by. We have the choice of whether we're going to jump in and get on a log and ride it. And we have a similar choice with our thinking. This is something we can become so much better at. The awareness that we've jumped onto the log. And then we can simply get off, stay on the bank, watch them come and go. Whenever you feel like your mind has gotten stuck on a thought, bring your attention back to your breathing. Bring your attention back to feeling your body softening. I'll check in with you at the end of this phase. Use the last few breaths of this phase to help your body stretch and adjust and settle down into as much comfort as possible for the rest of our journey. Roll out your neck muscles, your shoulders, stretch out into your back muscles. Having softened our bodies into a state of presence, or at least as much as we are able to do that, we can now turn our attention inwards and dive deep inside for the next part of our journey. With every next inhale, we'll hold our breath for a few short moments, followed by a really long, really slow exhale. Let's take the next few big breaths together. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, make it the longest, slowest exhale that you can. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, feel into your body. Feel how softness slips in and settles in every part of your body. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, follow the downwards flow through your body. Feel your shoulders slowly falling. Feel your body slowly softening. And feel how you are slowly slipping deeper into you. One more big breath in and hold. As you release, feel yourself melting. Feel your whole body dissolving. Feel how you are slipping into a deeper level of surrender with every slow exhale. You can continue the same breathing pattern on your own time. Every slow inhale through your nose is an invitation. It invites you to turn inwards and follow this journey. As you breathe in, feel the air flow in through your nostrils. Feel the air touch the back of your throat. Stay with your breath as it flows in through your lungs. And as you fill up the balloon inside your belly, feel yourself slip all the way in. Hold your breath, but then hold it only for as long as it feels easy, followed by a really long, really slow exhale. With your next big breath as you dive deep into you, I want to remind you that we're not here to force our brains to stop producing thoughts, but to learn that that's not the essence of who we are anyway. There's a place that we can slip into if we're not attached to the thoughts that our brain produces. A place that is deeper than the thinking. It feels a little bit like slipping below the surface of a pool. You can feel you've slipped into a deeper place. It's already there. It exists in you already. From there, you might still be aware of the thoughts running around the surface. You can still see them, but you're not riding on the backs of these thoughts anymore. I'll check in with you at the end of this next phase. Take as many easy breaths as you need between your breath holds, but come back to your breath hold again. It facilitates just a different kind of inner focus. Take your next big breath. We'll take the last few big breaths of this phase together, slipping out of the breath holding space and into the next. Let's take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, make it a long, slow exhale. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, feel how softness slips in and settles in every cell of your body. One more big breath in and hold. And as you release, feel yourself slip all the way through. There is no more attention on your breathing. You can sit all the way back or even lie all the way back down and feel yourself just floating. I'll read to you one more time, just some quick thoughts from this morning's message. Adyashanti says, silence and stillness are not dependent on the mind being quiet. There is a deeper stillness and silence already in you. Silence is that place of pure potential from where everything arises. You don't need to first quiet your mind before you can tap into the pure potentiality of silence. If you can find the place within you from where you can look at and see your busy mind, then you are already becoming free, and more potential becomes available to you. We have a few more minutes of silence left. I'll check in with you at the end of this phase. have the last 5 breaths of gratitude to do together. With every exhale, I'll say my thank you, and I invite you to say yours. Let's take a deep breath in. Thank you for this moment of silence. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for, I want to almost call it the work that silence does. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for having learned that even with the busiest of minds, we don't have to shut down the thinking. We can become better at slipping below the surface of the thinking and find that the silence is always there. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for the witness that I become when I embrace silence. One more big breath in. Thank you, beautiful people. Thank you for sharing a little bit of your silence with us. Anna Marie, good morning. Happy Sunday to you. Catherine, hello, good morning. Happy Sunday. Awesome seeing you here. Thank you, Charlene. Hope you have a beautiful day. Thank you, Danae. Wishing you an awesome Sunday too. Thank you, Sunday. Thank you, Stefan. I don't remember who else is in the background with us. Have a great day. Have a lot of fun. Have a lot of rest. And tomorrow, right here in the same place, we'll jump into the new week together. See you soon. Ciao, ciao.